Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we're back having some fun in the land that they call Jund. We got some big boys that are going to be hitting strong. This deck's got some real knee-breaking power there. Stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, and warning, do not show this video to horses. Dr. Yukon Socket. Yes, thank you. Filmed before a live studio audience. Thank you so much. Yukon Socket. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aether Hub. It's just posted, not by anybody in particular, called Jund, sorry, I always pronounce it Jund. Jund Sac, as in Jund Sacrifice. Why is it Jund? Jund is a tri-color deck of the red, black, and green variety. Thus, if we look at the cards, it'll be of red, black, and green. Sacrifice, because a bunch of these cards do cool things when you sacrifice them. That doesn't appear to be a lot of synergistic sacrificing going on, but still, sacrifice is there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at really quickly what these cards do. We're going to talk a little bit what we expect the deck to do, and then we'll go out and we'll crush some hopes and dreams. Let's take a look. We got creature kill, creature kill, creature kill. Notice there's a theme here. Everything kill, extra mana, and a little bit of graveyard messing around. This guy's a 3/2, and you can sacrifice and do damage equal to twice the number of treasure of blood tokens times 2. That's how much damage you're essentially doing to people. Urabrask Forge puts out a dude that gets bigger every turn and has trample. Thrillseeker comes out, puts 2/1, 2 popos on people, and then gives it the ability to be flung for 1. So if you can attack with it, and then you can fling it at the end of the turn, you'll be doing essentially twice the amount of damage. Plus, it can use its own ability at any time after that. If you leave it as it is, it's only 1 point. But if you put the popos on itself, the +1/+1 counters, then it'll be a 3/3, and that's a decent hit, right? Board wipe for 3, or wiping out artifacts with mana value of 3 or less. This guy can double himself up, and does 3 different things. What is it? It's a bunch of putting out devils, forcing people to either discard or take life. And then if you have a devil out, you'll gain 2 life. Lastly, at the end, for his Super Saiyan ability, his target player draws 7 card and loses 7 life. So either if you got plenty of life, maybe you want more cards. Otherwise, you could just kill somebody, hopefully, if they get him down to less than 7, right? Sheoldred will punish people for drawing cards, and it will benefit you for drawing cards. This does, for 4, you're doing 7 points of damage to target creature or planeswalker. Why? Why only 4? Because it's 4 unique color. Well, you have to get green, red, black, and colorless to make it happen. And you can deal any excess damage to destroy artifacts or enchantments with mana value equal to or less than the amount of excess damage. So it's a great, great, great clutch card. Vraska draws cards, turns creatures into treasure tokens, and potentially can give somebody 9 poison counters, but only if they have less than 9 poison. So unfortunately, we have nothing else passing off the poison because we're not really planning on using her -9. So really, she's just there to turn creatures into basic creature removal and draw a card, which is great. Ziatora allows you to fling your creatures at the end of combat, or end of step, you fling them. And Nissa allows you to create horror babies, and they're equal to her power at the time that you actually get the +1 on it as well. So I can't believe she just puts out dudes like crazy. And then you can destroy target artifact enchantment. And you could use her as a Super Lord Bomb who gives all your creatures +1. Who gives them 1 popo for each. It's not a counter, unfortunately. A +1/+1 for each force you control and trample. That usually ends the game. You get up to 7, you got a couple, 2 or 3 dudes out. Problem is, there's not a lot of force in here, are there? Let's see. There's 1 right there. And 2 more. Yeah, you're not going to use her ability. There's just not enough forests in here. So it's really those first 2 abilities for what you can do. Destroy target enchantment artifacts and putting out little tree babies. All right, so that's it. What are we going to do with this deck? We are going to kill creatures like crazy. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put out a light amount of board presence, maybe get some damage in. Eventually ramp it up to the point where we're just causing massive chaos. And from there we win. Massive chaos is Urabrask Forge is our win state scenario, I hope. Other than that, we got a bunch of other really good guys that do a lot of really good stuff. Can people keep up with this? I don't know. All right, so before we go out and do our damage, let's talk about what is best in life and say our prayers to the Black King. Dear Black King Toxrill, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentation of the women. All right, we're playing against Ferucaster. 2 mana. Is that enough for us? Yeah, all right. Keep. Nope. All right, let's go for this one. 2 more other lands. All right. I'm playing against mono blue. Come on. Oh, good. Not mono blue. I tell you what, let's strangle this guy in his crib. Not white anymore. There you go. Pump! Can she survive? I mean, if this guy's playing, he's just drawing cards. He needs to get himself an ossification or any of the white exile cards. Ooh, we got a Sheoldred. That's cool. Let's go ahead and play Sheoldred. Put them into your hand. That's called drawing a card, by the way. I don't know how that doesn't count. Let's try it again. And he just does that again. All right, let's just see how he holds up against Urabrask then. You gonna pop that guy out? What I will do to try to get 1 point of damage in, right? All right, I've got 5. This will cost me 2. Good job, Smokey. I hate counterspells. You deserve it. You deserve to be killed now. What does this thing even do? I'm going to wait. We're going for the attack. All in for 3. And that guy's going to make a nice copy of Ob Nixilis. Alright, we got 2 left over. Hopefully you won't be able to counter that. I'm going to go the safe way. We'll put out the devil. And we'll start forcing stuff to happen. He's got to throw something away. He's trying to keep himself alive with a little bit of life gain. It's not a counterspell, so I applaud you. He just keeps drawing cards. Drawing cards doesn't win games. Alright, we're playing against Neckrip. Three mana. Good colors, though, too. Alright, we'll keep it. Ooh, I like that one. I like the pumpkin-headed dog. Alright, I'm going to go for black. That way I can cut down something. Always a good choice. Here, pop that center head. Okay, red and black. Going to get us into a Bloodtithe Harvester. Build activity, we didn't get to see the head popping. I guess you're going to go ahead and kill our Bloodtithe Harvester. Yep, you were just waiting around. There we go. Do it! Pop! Alright, I'm going to kill that guy. Because I can, and it's super fun. And he's going to go ahead and kill my guy. Alright, and we get a mana source out. I'm good. Kind of like what I got. I just, 5 mana, that sounds like a good place to go. I saw in Wilds of Eldraine, there's a blue card that's 3 mana. Draw 2 cards. That's all there is to it. Draw 2 cards. No getting rid of them. Nothing. What are you going to do for us here? Do I not have enough? 4, 5. Okay, I got 5 now. Fine. Let's draw a card. I got life to spend. Nice! I'm glad this guy's taking as long or longer than me to get his stuff together. Alright, Urabrask's Forge. Go for the throat. Get rid of a card. Nice, 3/3 available to us now. All attack. Alright, I got a Tear Asunder with your name on it there, Sonny Jim. Oh, the humanity. I don't have it. Do I have an auto pay? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. There we go. I'm willing to accept that. Alright, a little Vraska action ought to be good. Yeah, I could turn that into a treasure. Yoink. And we win! Suck it, neck rip. In your face! Alright, playing against Grid. 1, 2, 3. What do we got? We got a little bit of black there? Okay, so good. We have all 3 colors. Keep. Anything we do on 1? Nothing. So that means that Haunted Ridge is the best first step. And it's a Ghost of a Jawa. Look out, everybody. Lock your droids up. Alright, so we're getting out Scrapgorger. He'd kill it. I'm not sure he would care. Hey, he cares. Either that or he's just itching to start throwing those lightning strikes around. Alright, nothing for us to do, but just wait for him to put some guys out. I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing more attacks from him on a red. What do we need? Another black to be able to put out Sheoldred? That's a red, not a black. One, two, three, four, five. Sure, whatever. Here we go. Draw me a card, lady. What's that? If you're number 9 poison counters, put the difference on there. Do I have poison otherwise? I don't know what I'm going to do with poison. I can swing a couple guys out. Let's do that. Dudes! Alright, let's suck it up again. This is a weird play for a mono red deck. Does that say 7 damage? Yeah. Okay, great. You want to kill my little spirits? Wouldn't take much. Just a single little dip off of your Of your loyalty there. All right, all that. Slam. Yep, take it out. All right, so I got 3 mana, which means Sheoldred's not coming out. It's just wondering whether you can try to use it, man. That's all. There we go. Infitude. Man, those 2 little spirits are getting all over the place, aren't they? All right, Grid. Seems like you are not doing too hot, my friend. Are you struggling to make sense of what you got? Yeah, you're just going to draw more cards. All right. Four damage to another target, battle, or opponent. I mean, I'm down to 8. That's not great at all, is it? You know what I need to have? Oh, I can't pass it up. I'm sorry. Can I do both? Yeah, let's do both. All in. There we go. I don't think you could do 8 damage to my face. What do I got here? You're going to give me time to count. I've got 7, 8 points. Plus, then you'll have to draw a card, which will lose you 2. So this is pretty much it. You got to do something about what I got. And you can take out Sheoldred. That's your entire Chandra at that point, though. No, he just boofed it up. All right, let's take down Chandra a little bit. I was too cocky there for a second. Down to 1. Let's just take her out regardless there. Alright, so he's playing from the top of his deck at this point. Gonna cost me 1. I should probably just... I mean, I'm not getting anywhere with cut down. Nice! I want to know what love is. There we go. It's called Urabrask Forge. That's what love is. That Ghost Jawa, he just seems kind of rattled about stuff. Potty Pants! Potty Pants. That's victory! Alright, playing against Magister. Keep. Well, I got too many soundtracks playing at one time. I don't know how that happens. Anything I do fast here? Fewer lands? Whatever. It's black is what I kind of need for it. So let's just keep it black out there. Copperline Gorge. Get ourselves a nice little frothy vampire chef. Like, where are the... Okay, the birds are coming from his lands. All right. I'm going to wait. I'm just going to kill this guy. That sounds like more fun than anything else. And all in. Can't do anything with what I got because there's no black here. G'day, human. Alright, I'm gonna eat his soul. Put out a land. Urabrask Forge. I'm gonna start the cycle of pain. Alright, so I need 5 for this guy. I've only got 4. I can still go for throats as of the next turn. Will these birds shut up? Alright, Cubert, you look like you need some food. There you go. Enjoy your Energon cubes. No, not Urabrask Forge. Please don't. Oh, thank God. Artifact, creature. Okay, so it doesn't do anything like that. We can just kill this guy directly. Boink. Right, go get a land. On me, buddy. All in. Down 11. You suck it, Gandalf. I gotta say, whatever's doing birds right now is driving me nuts. I like the other sound. I just don't particularly care for the birds. Bird. 3, 4, 5, 6. I just need mana is what I really need. I'm not willing to give anything up for it, though. Let's do it. Let's get rid of Ziatora. That's fine. Wow, why can't I play this right now? See, that's just ridiculous. I should have been able to play that. Still no mana for me. That is nuts. All right, all in. You gonna block their life gain? We're on the slow boat because we cannot get out the mana that we need. Yeah, I got faith in you. Don't worry. Are you tricking me? No, you only got one mana. You got one card in your hand. You got like 1 billion mana. Man, I'm so jealous of you. Mana! Yoink. Well, he's just trying to plow everything back here. I'll attack. Dude, that's only... I mean, I'll get one through. Let's put it that way. And that's if you decide to sacrifice everything for it. Alright, so you're going to kill poor Vraska, who wasn't doing anything to you at all. Alright, nice. Let's win the game. How's that sound? And this is how we win it. In your face, Gandalf! Greyheim! Victory! Here we are with June Sack, number 2, Electric Boogaloo. And it was a great deck. It was a fantastic deck. Let's see what my ratings were on this one. I think, yeah, 100%, man. Oh, wait. 89%. That's what it was. Yeah, it was 100%, but then I just picked up my last couple of wins in there and it dropped down. I had 1 loss out of 9 games, 189%. That was fantastic. Let's see, what was this thing rated as? 74%? Yeah, that explains it. Usually I end up doing better than what they rate, especially if you find a deck that's in your wheelhouse, whatever that is. I wouldn't think June's for me. I am a big fan of Rakdos. It's that extra. I like green quite a bit, so yeah, it's good. Let's see, who was the MVP? God, those birds. Let me just shut the birds off right now. It's driving me nuts. Weak. There. Now those birds are gone. All right. So who was the MVP, the most valuable player of this deck? It was Urabrask Forge. Urabrask Forge was. That was the card I was most looking forward to. Every time it showed up, I wanted to play it almost immediately. I just wanted to set it out there and let it do its thing. Just coming after people stronger and stronger every turn. Also, let's see. Is there anything else I was really excited? I was always really excited to Vraska. Vraska at 5 is not a bad cost. Vraska at 6 is even better. Draw a card, lose life, proliferate. Man, with that and Urabrask Forge out there, fantastic. I'm a huge fan. So, what do they say? It's the honorable mention goes to Voldaren Thrillseeker. This card is such a clutch utility. It is so fantastic. I wish it worked better with Urabrask Forge. You know, these guys are going to be dead anyway. But, you know, I have to play this in my non-combat phase. And this only comes out during the combat phase. And so I can't get that back up onto an Urabrask token. Still, if I throw it onto like a Bloodtithe Harvester, get up to 5, and then I have another mana to sacrifice it, that's 10 points in 1 turn potentially. Which is so good. Yeah, the pump from a Voldaren plus the sacrifice with, what's it called, the fling kind of effect. Yeah, that is very good. Board wipes with the Brotherhood's in. This is a great, you know, mid-game board wipe that takes out lots of things, especially when you go after artifacts like pod babies, that kind of thing. All right, let's talk about this. Was it competitive? Well, I got it off of Aether Hub. It said it had a 74% win rate. I got like an 86% win rate. Is that what it said? 89% win rate. Yeah, this is a competitive deck. I think totes. I think I would potentially rank. I'd take it onto the rank, play with it. It was good. Is it too slow? Possibly. It seems like there was some slowness going on. I'm not sure we can hold off against aggro. Did I play against aggro? I mean, I went against aggro red. I went against green, black. I mean, maybe I've done aggro. I don't quite remember that being a thing. I remember holding off against a lot of Dimir for some reason. Even though I only played against it twice, that's what I can really remember playing and being like, that's because I kept thinking these super jerks were going to counter me all the time, and I hate that crap. All right, so, but is it competitive? Absolutely. Was this deck fun? Absolutely. It was totally fun. What I liked, like what I don't like about it is, well, there is. As I say, there's not a lot of low-end creatures to put out. But between Bloodtithe Harvester, Voldaren Thrillseeker, Urabrask Forge, that's your 2 and your 3 category. Even Ob Nixilis has a little bit of something. The fact it could put out devils there and little, uniforms. It's got a good early game presence of putting out some creatures mixed together with all of the board control, which can cut down, strangle, tear asunder, go for the throat. Unleash the Inferno is a great late game card. I mean, 7 points of damage. There's so many things you can take out with that. And even Voldaren Thrillseeker is able to take out stuff pretty well. So controls mixed into this thing very nicely. It is just an all-around excellent deck. Plus, when you get to the end, especially if you put out a Ziatora or something like that, I always really pray Nissa. I like the fact that it puts out those Phyrexian horrors that just get bigger and bigger and bigger. I can't believe that is a +1 ability. That is just ridiculous. It should be more like a -2 or a -3, possibly. I don't know, man. I thought that's the way it was. Whatever it was with Ren and 7, how we put out trees are equal to the number of lands you have, but still it was like -2 or -3 to put one out. It was rough with that. With this one, this is just, every time you do it, it's making it stronger, and it's just ridiculous. All right, so the other question is, was this deck interesting? Okay, is it tribal? No. Is it a monocolored deck that has a strong theme to it? No. Is it made with a bunch of new cards we haven't seen before? No, not at all. But was it really all that interesting? No, it's not. That's the big thing for this deck. Ziatora I find interesting because I don't play with that much. I don't see it in the meta that much. Unleash the Inferno, you see it every once in a while. It's nice to have it in the deck. I like the fact that if we have a Jund deck, that it's making use of Jund cards. Because what's the point of having a 3-color deck if you don't have 3-color cards in the mix? It's so nice that way. So anyways, it's slightly interesting. Let's put it that way. It was slightly interesting. At this point, we're really suffering for the next set, which is supposed to come out, what are we looking at here? Middle of next week, something like that. So we got about another 5 or 6 days to go. All right, can't come too soon. All right, let's add it all up. We have really competitive, incredibly fun, not terribly interesting at this point. Still a great competitive and fun deck. I'm going to give this one a solid A because it should be played and people are totally going to like it. All right, so if you decide to play with this deck, I hope that you have as much fun with it as I did. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.